Guys, welcome back to the channel, and I am super excited to have you here. And if it's your first time finding me, my name is Gerard. Today, we are looking at a fragrance that I picked up at my local Marshalls. I do these once a week. I go into my Marshalls, TJ Maxx's, Burlington's, and try to find fantastic deals on luxury fragrance and hidden gems. So if that's content you want to see more of, be sure to like this video and subscribe. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into the footage. So guys, as you can see from my store footage, there were a few fragrances in the case that looked interesting. More specifically, a couple from the house of Thomas Kosmala. I did end up grabbing one. That scent is Crépuscule Ardent, number 3, and it's Eau de Parfum from Thomas Kosmala, and I paid $99.99. That is on the pricier side. I want to say full retail for these is much more. It's 100 ml. It is a lot of money. I'm curious to see what this is all about. A lot of you guys have talked about the house of Thomas Kosmala. You've left comments. Broom Radius is another fragrance I've tried from them. So I'm excited to dig into this and see what it's all about. As I always do, I'm gonna get it on skin, walk you guys through what I pick up. We'll take a look at the notes, and I will ultimately let you know if Crépuscule Ardent, number 3 from Thomas Kosmala, is actually any good. Let's get into it. I'm really kind of a sucker for these simplistic looking bottles. Just the sticker on the front with the black text and the glass bottle. Just, there's something about it. I just like the simplicity. Very heavy cap, not magnetic, but very heavy. Let's take a look at the atomizer. Okay, atomizer. It doesn't really, oh, okay. Leather fragrance. Leather. Nice leather. Wow. Okay. Wow. It's very dry leather. Almost sandy-like. Like it almost has, I don't want to say a beach vibe, but wow. It has texture to it. But it's not a harsh leather. You know, this is very interesting. It's a unique leather fragrance. It's going to remind you of other things. It's, you know, this is almost a combination in the air of something like a Tuscan leather or a Godolphin from PDM and an ombre leather. So it's kind of blending that suede type of leather with that richer, a little bit more harsh leather. Whether or not there's a saffron note in here, I'm not sure. Let's see what it does off of skin. Okay. It has a nice clean vibe to it along with that leather. It's different. But off of the skin, I'm definitely picking up a little bit more of a citrus, fruity style citrus. It's not too like puckery bitter. It's subtly sweet, which I like. It is a very dry fragrance though. Yeah, and there's also, I don't want to say a mintiness to it. It's an interesting aromatic here. that I don't quite know what it is yet. I'm liking it. This is a really high quality leather fragrance. Now for $99, I was expecting it to be of good quality. Now guys, if you were going to have a beautiful leather fragrance, wouldn't it make sense to have a beautiful leather belt to go along with it? I think it definitely does. That's why I'm excited to have Anson Belt and Buckle as the sponsor of today's video. This is a family-run company that has been around since 2009, and I am all about family-owned companies. I've been wearing mine nonstop, and truly guys, it is the best belt that I've owned. Instead of holes, Anson uses a micro-adjustable track system with 1/4-inch increments, so your belt fits perfectly every single time. Once you experience that kind of fit and comfort, I promise you, you will not go back to traditional belts. Every moment you're going to find yourself in, be it a work event, something more casual, just like fragrances, these belts are gonna have you covered. And because you can mix and match any buckle with any strap, you always have a belt that matches your outfit without buying a dozen that clutter your closet. It's not just about style, it's about comfort, confidence, and polish. Anson's belts adjust with you throughout the day. Sitting, standing, moving, your fit stays perfect. They're family owned. They have over 40,000 5-star reviews, and they offer a lifetime functionality guarantee on all of their products. They actually stand behind every product they make, and once you try one, you'll understand why. And because Anson Belt and Buckle is sponsoring today's video, when you click the link in the description or scan this QR code to build a box set, you'll get 2 bonus pieces, a buckle and a strap, completely free. That's 3 buckles and 3 straps, which can be mixed and matched into 9 unique belt combos, all in one box. It is an exclusive deal that you will not get anywhere else. So simply click the link, build your set, and upgrade your belt game today. Yeah, this is nice. There is some woods here, some spiciness, so it's not just all leather. It has some depth and complexity to it. My biggest complaint about something like ombre leather is, to me, that's just a leather fragrance, like straight up new car smell. The reason why I love Godolphin from Parfums de Marly is because it has some depth to it, a little bit of complexity. You have the saffron, the raspberry. It has this slight chocolatey vibe to it. It's a little rougher around the edges. This is kind of a nice combination of the two worlds. It has some depth, but it's also really smooth. And then the other thing I think that sets it apart is that dryness to it. And I like it. Very, very high quality leather in this fragrance, without a doubt. As it settles in a little bit, I'm getting a little bit of a sweeter floral coming through. This is absolutely unisex, so I would imagine both men and women easily pulling this one off. This is a sexy leather fragrance. I'm going to take a look at the notes really quick. So the notes for Thomas Kosmala Crepuscule Ardent number 3. Top notes are saffron. Mid notes are olibanum and jasmine. And the base notes are leather, suede, and amber. I think it's interesting that, so the jasmine definitely picking it up, but I think it's interesting that they list 2 different types. You know, they specifically list a leather note and a suede note, and I definitely get that vibe here. The other thing I'm noticing is that as it settles in a lot on my skin, that it smells even more potent than when I first sprayed it. So I'm anticipating really good performance from this. Occasions I can imagine wearing this just on, again, first impressions is, I think for a leather fragrance, it's pretty safe for the office. I would be likely to dress this up, but also wear it casually. So again, it kind of fits in to not just being like a night out leather, but also working in more seasons than not. So yeah, I think it's really nice. It has this airiness to it too, which I love. Doesn't feel too heavy or dense. Yeah, overall, I'm really liking this one so far. But I'm also a sucker for leather. The thing for me is that I don't like redundancy in my collection. My initial thought is this redundant? I'm asking myself, is this too redundant to me already owning Godolphin and my favorite leather fragrance, Byredo's Black Saffron? I don't own ombre leather. Like I said, I do like that fragrance. I just much prefer, if I'm reaching for a leather fragrance, to go for the Godolphin. This slots somewhere in the middle of the two. For me, Black Saffron is like a leather I could wear in the summer. Godolphin is a much heavier leather, night out in the winter type of fragrance. I think this kind of slots right in the middle. And maybe that's just me trying to find a spot for this in my collection. because I do think it's really nice. I'm enjoying it right now. The one thing that I really am enjoying here is the overall quality of the fragrance for $100. That's a good deal because there is definitely separation from, more inexpensive fragrances or mid-tier designer fragrances. Think, $50, $60, even $80 range. This smells more expensive than I paid for it. So I feel like I'm getting a good deal, and I think it's even cheaper on online discounters. So as I always do, I'm gonna wear this week and talk more about it in my weekly wears video, which drops every single Monday, where I go over my rotation for that week and I talk about each fragrance. I wanna see what type of performance I get from this. I wanna ask my wife what she thinks of it because she loves leather fragrances. It's one of her favorite notes in perfume. She might end up stealing this one from me. She already wears my Godolphin, but I think sometimes she thinks that one is a little bit too masculine for her. This one is definitely leaning more unisex than the Godolphin. So for that reason, it might not be redundant in my collection. Interesting fragrance. This one I have never really heard talked about. I'm sure people have talked about it, but it's definitely not on sort of the people's lists and that type of thing. So be really curious to know what your thoughts are on it. Thomas Kosmala, number 3, Crepuscule Ardent Eau de Parfum. Have you guys tried this one? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Drop it in the comment section down below. But if you like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.